Hello, hello. I'm Trina of Trina's Techno Babble. We're gonna do another. Oh, I am getting huge feedback from you.
Uh,
Okay. Hi, folks. Let's try this again. I have a friend of mine staying with me, Cass, who is here, as you can see, behind me on their laptop. So, ta-da! We're yeah, but we're getting feedback. So yeah. So hi, we're gonna work on an Apple IIe Platinum today. Ooh, fancy dancy. Never did. It's well above my pay grade, which is also the great reason of having Cass here because Cass knows the stuff and I don't. Yeah. So, um, and here's why I'm working on it. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. We're gonna go into infinity mode and beyond. What? So I found somebody shared a photo of this cover on Blue Sky back at the end of March, and I'm like, oh, it's for the Apple IIe, which you can barely see. It's kind of cut off, I think, in the scan, because we got a Commodore 6, which I don't think is a real thing. So anyway, it should be Commodore 64. But yeah, you can create your own database adventure game, which sounds super amazing. So I found this PDF of the book, and Eric's Edge and myself are going to have a program off where we're going to see who can do the program the fastest. So that's the goal with this, and that's why I want to get the Apple IIe, which I've never done, up and running. So yeah, hi folks. So I'm going to say hi to folks in the chat. We got Carther and Emily. Well, that was fast. And Carther, it's nice to see you're not asleep for one of my streams. Apparently, Carther was asleep for my totally bad butchering solder job that I did on that Pentium 4 board. But thankfully, it was just a Pentium 4 board. Oh, and really funny. So, Cass had a book, and I just happened to look at it this morning. I'm going to make myself big because I can. There we go. It's the life and times of the Apple II computer. Like, how appropriate is that? And totally not planned. Seriously, not planned. So, very cool. So let me put the book. I'm going to hand you the book because I don't have any spot to put it right now. So let's move my camera around and then we'll change cameras to my bench cam. The cable's all twisted up for some reason over there. So let's show you what I have for this because Cass and I went through this last night before we vegged out with a beer, and I went on a huge rant about anything and everything, which Cass can nod and maybe testify to. I'm awake for this one. Great to hear, Carther. Beautiful. Sweet. All right, so let's change my settings. So it is April Apples, which is everything Apple 2 kind of related. So that's why I'm also doing this this month. Because it makes sense. All right, so here it is. This was a donation from Frodo Jedi. He's recapped the power supply, and that's as much as I know about it. I don't know anything else past this point, but I did get a few things. So I have the Disk 2. Oops, you can't see. Focus. We have a blurry Disk 2 interface card. I swear that's what it says. There we go. And then I don't know where I got this from, but it's turns it into VGA. So we're going to use my little 17-inch VGA monitor. Yay. And then I got one of these Fuji nuts. because I sell these. And we're going to talk about that later. I also got this adapter doodle thing that I was told I needed as a donation from jcm-1.com, Joe's website. Joe is off today doing a soldering demo of blue scuzzies, so he's tied up. And then I have this micro SD card, and I have a bunch of adapter doodles and a USB card reader. So Cass is going to be putting software on that. So I will hand that over. That's for you. Ta-da. Hey, Alan, welcome. Did someone say Apple II? We did. It's an Apple IIe, and it's the platinum one. But I don't know anything about this, and Cass does. So I'm going to move the stuff off the top, and we'll open her up. That's the next step. Because as I said in my description, this is above my pay grade. So, I've never used one of these. So, back in the day. All right, let me get off my stool because I can't get it open if I'm sitting down. Let. Hey, Sloopy. Hello, Jean-Francois. Welcome. As I'm thinking of buying some of those cards. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, we're going to find out all this fun stuff together. Do you need scissors, by the way? I never thought. Supposed to. How do I pop the question, Cass?
Lift the two tabs in the back.
Lift the two tabs. I'm trying to, but
it takes a little bit of doing.
There we go. Look at that. I was afraid of breaking it. I was afraid of brittle plastics.
Yeah, it's an Apple IIe. They're pretty resilient.
Oh, I already have a disc 2 card in here? Cass?
Yes, that's a disc 2 card.
Okay. And it's connected to a ribbon cable.
Yeah, to a DB19.
Okay.
If memory serves me, I think those cards will do.
Because I also have this one here that's outside.
Yeah, that's an original one.
Okay.
But the one that's in there, I think that one will also do smart port, but I'm not 100% sure because I'm not totally familiar with them. Yeah. What's that connector for?
I don't know what this connector is for.
Where does it go to the other end go?
Oh, keyboard.
Oh, well, then I would venture to guess it's for the keyboard.
Yeah, it seems to be going up. But the question is, where do I plug this in?
It goes over on the right side of the board.
So, like over in here?
Yeah, down underneath. Yeah. Is it a single row or double row?
Double row, I would assume.
Yeah, down underneath.
Down underneath. Where do you see that?
Right there in front. Actually, it's right there. Straight, almost top dead center of the screen. You see the brown connector? Yeah, the one there beyond the brown connector is a black connector, and that's where it goes.
Oh, back there.
Yes.
Sorry, my hand's in the way. Let me get a pointing device. This thing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's keyed.
Hey, Rudy. It's keyed. Okay. And it looks like the keyway's in the back. Sweet.
Yeah, Rudy, that's the one that has the DB19 affixed to it, and I wasn't sure if those do smart port or not.
Well, I got the smart port card. Yeah, okay, hang tight. I'm just gonna mute myself, so hang tight.
Okay, Sloopy, I know the answer to this one. We keep having to do this mute handoff thing because otherwise there's way too much local echo. But the answer is that, yeah, that's a remote echo right there. No, the answer is that both the original Disc 2 and the Duo Disc card can be used to do smart port if you have an option ROM somewhere that has the KBook HK soft SP code. So you need the soft SP, and we have a what is it that we have for that, Trina?
Yeah, I know the original requires additional driver for it, but I wasn't sure if that one did.
Yeah, it does.
A2
The only case, yeah, A2 Pico, yeah, that's it. The only case where you have an Apple card that doesn't require drivers for SmartPort is if you have a Yellowstone card, which that is definitely not. That's
okay.
That's just a Disc 2 card, or rather a Duo Disc card.
All right, so question, let's start with the VGA stuff. Does it matter what slot it goes into?
No, it's only in there for power and data. So you can put it in slot 3.
Okay, but how do I get, without having to have the top open, how do I get the VGA?
Look on the board where it says to keyboard. Yeah, I think the Lyran card also does smart port.
It says front.
Right. So that's the front of the computer.
Oh, so it goes this way?
So it means you're putting it in backwards.
So it goes in this way.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What's the worst that can happen if you put it in backwards? By the way, I got that. I got the that cable.
It'll fry your
This cable.
computer.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, let's not do that.
No.
No. Okay, so where do I plug this card in?
Slot 7.
Okay.
That one has to go into slot 7 because its firmware is hard
Okay, but
coded.
how do I know which way is front and back?
It says to keyboard or front or something on it.
Let me.
It's small text. Put on your glasses.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting on my glasses. Hang tight. Please hold. And Rudy, thanks for the information about the package. Sweet.
Is Trina getting another box?
No. Oh.
Yeah, that looks right if memory serves me.
Yeah, because I see the little, it says, I'm sorry, it's fuzzy. Hold on, let's see if it'll focus. Anyway, this part here is where the arrow is, and it says KBD.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that's the keyboard.
Goes in
I'm
that.
just trying to get it wrapped around this cable. That's my pride cable.
No, that's your floppy cable.
No, it's pride colors.
It's a floppy cable.
It's pride colors, though. I don't care. It's still pride colors. It's a prideful floppy. Why won't that go in?
Because you're not putting it in properly.
Well, that would be the obvious answer, wouldn't it? I need the other light. Let's get more light on the patient. There we go. Just will not sit down there.
It may take a little bit of a push.
I am giving it everything I got. The back went in, but the Cass, do you want to come take a look at that?
Make sure it's all the way back in the slot way it should be.
Yeah, I can't get it any. The back, actually, towards the back of the case is in. That one, yeah. It's in? Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay. Apparently I need to be rocked back and forth. To put to bed. Okay. Now what do I do? Cable? Okay, we got a DB. We got the connector. And it's keyed. Oh, hang on. Frank is texting me as well. Okay, cable's in. Okay. I can't. It's male to male. Or do you mean? Oh, this cable. This into the cable. Sorry, I was trying to plug that connector in. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. I was trying to make it gay by plugging this end into that end.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work. But Apple had such pride colors. I figured it would today. Okay, and it's keyed. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing, but it's really not that exciting. I plugged a cable in. Okay. Oh, I got to turn the computer on. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay.
And on stream, and this isn't even your OnlyFans.
I know, right? I know. Crazy. Okay, so I plug this into like that port that coming out of the disk 2 controller card.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's move this back a bit. Let's move the camera back.
So why are you running the A2 Pico and the FujiNet?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to let Cass take over.
Okay, so this is actually kind of a very silly reason. The A2 Pico is there for extremely overkill reasons. It's there to supply the KBOO HK soft SP code. That's all it's doing. Yep.
Okay, so this gets
And why do you need that?
Well, you need that to run SmartPort out the disk 2 port.
Yeah, but you don't need it for FujiNet.
Well, if you want
I
Fuji
guess
to
you
have a
do.
SmartPort, you do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I tested the FujiNets on my 2C, so
Right. Yeah, you've got all that built in.
yeah, because I've got the 4X ROM in it.
Yeah.
This is not. It's loose and it's being a pain in the earth.
Do you want a hand?
Oh, I think I can do this.
You want 2 hands? Hi, Sad Mac.
Hi, Sad Mac.
Rudy, yes, it is. Eventually. Yeah, you need to screw that in all the way, Trina. Or you can unscrew it and take it out.
Sorry, we're both muted and didn't realize it.
Never sounded so good.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Might be the bigger one.
Yeah, it's a bigger one. Yeah, there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these pins are sticking out too far.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that. See,
Did
this
not
is
realize.
why I have. This is why I'm lucky I have Cass here today, because I wouldn't know. Again, above my pay grade. And hi, Sad Mac. Welcome. And
What
hello,
you know?
Matthew. Who else am I? Happy Saturday to you as well. There we go. Looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that should fit in there. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. And which way is the narrower end? I guess it's this way. Hey, there we go. Okay, so ta-da. And I just realized I don't have. Okay, so where do I plug in the USB keyboard? No?
You don't.
Oh,
This is not
no.
USB.
Where did I put my phone? Oh, right there. Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah. Okay, so Cass is going to get me some software. And can I turn this thing on at this point?
You already have software.
Hmm.
After you plug in the monitor,
Yeah, bear with me one sec.
and then after you plug in the monitor, you need to plug in the power. But if you want, you can really turn the power switch on now. I mean, you just won't get much.
Yeah. It's all right. Sorry, folks. Just bear with me one sec. I'm just messaging out somebody. Okay. Let's try turning. All right, let's turn this around. I actually do have a power cable. I can use the one from my soldering. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. My soldering station.
That'll
All
work.
right, that'll work. That'll do the job. Because I'm not soldering today. I know. Gasp. Nobody seems to care. Okay. So this is the power switch here. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm looking at. This is the power switch here to turn the computer on and off.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. All right, so question, how do I hook up? I have to run the VGA cable inside the computer?
Yes.
That's dumb.
Well, you're supposed to get like a short little extension, and it comes out to one of those ports that you screw it into. But until you get one of
I
those
don't have one
extensions,
of those.
yeah,
Okay.
until you get one of those extensions, you just plug it in there.
Okay. Whoops.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's plastic.
Covered in plastic, so it's protected.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Cass, can you do me a favor? Can you grab that little 17-inch monitor? Right there. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to use this lovely free monitor I got. Nah! Oh, shoot. Can you go get some paper towel?
Oh, jeez.
I just knocked over my energy drink.
You're not supposed to have drinks next to the computer shit.
Yeah.
Nowhere near the computer shit.
Thank you. It's okay. It's only messing up my mouse pad. I have to leave inside. So hurry up, Trina. All right, Rudy. Well, that was on the keyboard, so it shouldn't get messed up.
Just turn it on.
Hold on, I'm getting the stuff soaked up.
It doesn't matter. That's only this deep. The feet on the 2E are this big, so it'll sit over top of it. I mean, Rudy has places to go, things to see, people to do.
I know, right? Sorry, Rudy. All right. Bear with me once. Please hold.
Don't forget to turn on the monitor.
Monitor's on.
The monitor's not plugged in, though.
Monitor's on.
Yeah.
Well, you said turn it on. You didn't say plug it in. You just said turn it. And it is technically plugged in because it's plugged into power. You didn't say what to plug in. Haha. See, I can be just as smart ass as anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's try this.
Hmm.
All right, VGA is plugged in. We have VGA plugged in. It's on this side, isn't it? Other. Yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. Ready? 3. Shit. I gotta find the button. 3, 2, 1. We got a beep.
That's good.
Oh, sorry, you can't see.
Hey, it works.
3D networks. All right, fantastic.
Throw that in the garbage, would you? Yep. Okay, now what do I do?
You select your Wi-Fi.
It's the first one.
I can connect to Wi-Fi?
Yep.
Really? Is it okay? I don't know if it's going to show my password, so put you over there.
Sure.
I don't know either. Nope.
Does it really matter?
Yeah, well. Okay, so it says please wait. It works, Rudy. There, now I can go do things, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 0 networks.
I don't know what that
You broke it already?
Internet password
means.
press.
That's not going to work. Oh, wait, it's trying to reconnect to the network.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. There's more up in the above the vent.
Is that where you keep your stash?
Yeah. Oh, found 16 networks. Yeah. Do I need to connect it to a network?
To make it useful, yes.
I'm gonna do. All I want to do is be able to program. So, do I need to connect it to a network to do that?
If all you want to do is program, you don't even need FujiNet.
Yeah, I'm going to need something to save too, though, and I don't have a floppy drive, so.
But you have a floppy EMU, don't you? I mean, you've got the A2 Pico.
Do I?
Yeah, you put it in slot 7 so that you'd have the SmartPort firmware.
Oh, okay. Again, this is above my pay grade. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Okay. So now what do I do? Let's try to connect, I
All
guess,
right.
to that.
Let's do this. All right, where is there and there? Do you have a micro SD card?
Yes, I do. Cass has it.
Okay. What the hell?
Trina, I gotta go. Okay. Have a good one, Rudy.
Is my file server not running?
All right, I'm gonna try to reconnect to it. I might have mistyped something. Oh, I know what I did wrong.
What you did wrong?
I think I put in the wrong funky character. We're gonna try again.
Oh, I found the problem. Down.
Oh,
Oh, my
well,
power.
there's no warning.
What?
So the caps lock was down. But it's not like some modern OSs that goes, your cap lock is down.
Well, of course not.
There's no way for it to
Okay, so it's scanning again for networks. Let's try this again. Let's see if we can connect this time.
There we go.
There you go.
Ha-ha! I'm going to turn off these lights because you're getting bad fuzziness. Let's see if that helps. Okay, now what do we do?
Do you have an SD card in it?
No, not yet.
Well, you need to put an SD card in it.
Okay. Oops.
I'll put it. It's the loose one in here.
Oh, okay.
But it has to have a disk image in it.
Does it have?
does.
It does?
It has a disk image.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
And
Cass has been busy off stream.
then put the SD card into the FujiNet and then go into the SD.
Okay. Let me just turn a light on here. Whoops. So which way does it go?
Well, you'll see there's a little indentation on one side. That's for you to put your fingernail in to grab the bit on the SD card. Yeah, that looks right.
Okay, it's in.
Okay, go to SD at the top. Wait.
It says escape boot.
Yeah, we haven't selected an image here. When you hit enter there, it should take you into another screen that lets you select an image on the SD card. Maybe I need to change the extension. It's HDV right now. Sleepy, what should the extension be on the disk image?
Slippy is muted, so. Hey, 1-bit. So 1-bit's asking me, what is memtest called on the Apple II? Non-existent. No, I know, I'm teasing. I'm teasing 1-bit back. Okay. Someone need to code memtest for the Apple II. Yeah, there you go. It's not seeing it. And I did have it in the right way, right? Like that should be up. Okay. Did you need the adapter doodle or do you have? Okay. Although there is INFS FujiNet online. Ta-da, look at that. So Apple II. I can make it a Cocoa as well. Oops. Where's the up key? I know I'm used to a different layout.
Yeah, it won't run Atari or anything else.
Okay. All right. Select a file to mount. Any guess?
The ProDOS 242 disk. Then hit enter. Then hit escape twice. And that should boot it.
So I see Apple IIe at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oops. Yep, sorry. thought I gone too far. Uh-huh. Oh, it's taking a time.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to see if we could at least do that. How do I delete, by the way? Because the delete key gives me blocks.
No idea.
I did.
Shoot.
Oh. Yeah, I know. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I have not used one of these, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Let's see here. Now, you want to know what I would suggest you do?
Mm-hmm.
Skip the FujiNet and just use the A2 Pico.
Okay. Can I do that?
I sent you a disk image.
Okay.
It's drive1.po. Put that on the SD card. Put it in the A2 Pico and boot it. It'll go straight into BASIC with ProDOS 2.4. And then you'll be able
Okay.
to program in BASIC, and you'll be able to use it to save programs and such.
But I should be able to do it from the FujiNet as well, correct?
Yes, but you need to make your own disk in order to be able to do it on the FujiNet. And I don't know how to do that.
Oh, but I can just plunk it into this card that I put in slot 7. Is what you're
Yes.
saying? Okay.
Yes,
Cool. So I should turn this off then.
that'd be an idea.
Should I unplug the FujiNet or
Sure.
does it matter?
Yeah, you can unplug the FujiNet.
Okay, I'm going to turn it off first
Yes.
before doing anything. So, Cass, do you want to, on my Discord, do you want to go up to Sloopy?
Yeah.
And then grab that image? Yep, that's fine. You should get it there. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. This is the nice part about having somebody else here. I need a full-time secretary. That's what I need. That's what I need.
My son needs a job. I'll send him up to you.
Okay. Well, I also have 2 cats that really need to start earning their keep, so.
Yeah, they're not very good personal assistants.
Okay, so let me know when. Oh, and I'm going to unplug. You have it. I handed it to you. Wow, I can't get the stupid. I'm just going to unplug the. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get the thing from the back unplugged, but it doesn't want to see. But I'm just going to unplug it from here because same difference. Wow, that's really tight. Okay. FujiNet's unplugged. Okay. Let me know when you get the card ready to go. Okay. But the keyboard's working fine, so yay. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Hey, you.
That's not you. That's Mark.
No, I said hello, you.
You said, hey, who?
Hey, who? I don't know.
Hey, you.
Soupy's been drinking again. Hi, Mark.
Yes, I have been.
Can you hear us, Mark? I don't think he can hear us.
He's probably thinking, what are these idiots waving at?
All right. Okay, so that should go. If I'm thinking correctly, do you want to stand up for a second? take a peek. That should go into that slot.
Hmm.
No.
In private chat, Mark said audio issues. 1 sec.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you want to pop it?
This, please?
Yep. Let me.
Yeah, there we go. There's an SD card slot right in the top.
Right on the top. Okay, so do you want to plug that in?
Yeah.
And then put the card back in.
Back in there.
Cool, cool.
Let's go in.
So we didn't actually need to take it out, but we did.
No, that's true.
No, you didn't need to take it out.
We weren't sure where it was, so
Oh, it's right on the front.
actually,
Yeah.
it's not on the front so much as the top.
Yeah.
Because right there, that's top, that's front, top,
Yeah.
front. See, difference.
Okay, the front that's facing you.
Okay, so turn it back on.
Yep.
Okay. This is kind of fun. We have a beep. We have an Apple IIe. I'm going to turn off the light. Oh, you can't see.
Can't see with the camera.
Sorry.
That should boot faster than that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Sloopy, I think there might be a snag here.
Yeah.
I think that what may have happened is that the person who sent this A2 Pico to Trina specifically reprogrammed it to just be the soft SP driver.
Oh.
It might not have stock firmware.
Oh.
So-
Who sent the A2 Pico?
Joe did.
And it's just from his store?
I don't know.
Because if it's from his store, then it has the proper firmware.
He may have specifically programmed it for her to do this. That was kind of the impression that I got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because let's see here. I just sent you the bone stock firmware that's put on them when they're new.
So, what do I need to be able to talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what would I put that on, Sloopy?
You'd put that on the Pico, on the A2 Pico.
I have returned with
Hey,
audio.
you? Yeah, we can hear you now. Welcome, welcome.
I think you could probably hear me before, but I couldn't hear anyone else.
No, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
That's
Pull
'cause
the
I probably didn't say anything because I couldn't hear you.
Fair enough.
turn
Sloopy,
the Apple IIe off.
Yeah.
You have a USB-C cable or USB whatever the USB on the Pico is.
Yeah.
All right. There's a button on it. Hold down the button and plug it into your PC.
I don't have a PC. Oh, Cass does.
Yeah. And when it comes up, it'll come up as a flash drive.
Okay.
The firmware that I sent you on Discord, just copy it over to it.
Okay, so do I okay, so I take, hold on. I take.
You take it
wait
out.
again. I
Yeah,
take this card out.
Yeah.
Which is like, fuck, that thing is like, okay.
Yeah.
Cass, the white cable at the top there, that should be USB-C.
Or check to make sure it's USB-C because it might be micro USB.
Think.
Okay, it's micro. We're good.
I was
got the right
halfway to saying I think the Pico's a micro USB.
And Carther also said micro USB. It's nice to have Carther awake on one of my streams. I'm teasing Carther because apparently Carther slept through my last stream. It's in my message. Check my Discord.
You see that white button right there? That
Cass?
button has to be held down when you plug in the USB cable.
Do you see the message from Sleepy? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh.
You have to hold down the white button while you plug it in. And remove the SD card before you plug it in.
Oh, very cool. Carther programmed some Raspberry Picos.
Very, very small raspberries.
I've
Yeah.
I've programmed 1 or 2 Raspberry Picos myself.
Yeah, I've done a couple using with blue scuzzies. So,
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking actual raspberries. Not that kind of raspberry, smartass.
hey, hi, Trina.
Hi.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, like
With
sore
every
on my
fruit
butt.
so far.
All right, so we're just waiting for Cass to get that done. Could I just plug it into the USB port on my Apple IIe and do this?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Should just take like 2 seconds to copy it over. Wow.
Okay. Talk to Sleep. Hold on. I'll mute myself. Sorry. So just bring you up to speed, Mark. I have Cass who is staying with me, who's helping me with this, because it's our Junk Independence Day tomorrow. So Cass came in town for that. But the issue is when we're talking, we're getting, because we both have our headsets on, we're getting feedback because I don't have a mic. So I got to mute myself, and then she unmutes, and vice versa. So, but she has a question for Sloopy, so I'm going to mute myself, and I'll be back.
Okay, so Sloopy, I copied it over. It did just take a few seconds, but it only got to like 90%, and then it rebooted, and now it popped up a message saying insert a disk into drive D. Is that normal, or has something gone wrong?
Nope, that's normal.
You know what? I can't hear him.
That is normal.
That's normal.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can mute now.
As soon as it finishes writing the firmware to it, it reboots.
Mark, can you say hi and just talk about something?
I'm talking about things.
Okay, Cass has lost audio. That's why we're. Oh, well, yeah, that would do it. Apparently, Cass had the tab muted. So couldn't hear
I've
anybody.
done that before.
Yeah. Huh? Okay, so give it back to me. Yep. Turn on some lights so you guys can see what I'm doing.
And pull the floppy card out.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
No, I'm talking to. Stupid son of a.
Kumquat.
Yeah, you do it. I'm getting nowhere and frustrated.
Yeah. Disconnect the floppy card.
We're fine. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you take the floppy card out?
No, floppy card's still in there. Does it really matter?
Yes.
Oh, take the floppy.
The thing is if there's a problem with the floppy card out, the error will come much faster than with the floppy card in.
Cool. All right, let's boot it up. Now, this time I'm going to point the camera at the screen and turn off some lights before I turn it on.
Okay.
And it's blurry. Why is it blurry? Please don't be blurry.
Because you're using a potato for a webcam?
Apparently. Why is it?
You're using a Connectix Quick Cam.
Yes, I am. You're not supposed to tell people. Why is it? Blah? There's nothing on the screen. There we go.
Well, just turn it on and
Yeah. Well,
hope
I
it
can
all
see.
works.
I can see the word ViewSonic now, so we're good. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
That is quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in basic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes longer for the monitor to come up than it does for it to actually boot.
No. Okay. Hold on. I need a space. For
old
okay.
old text entry. Gotta love it.
Enter. 20.
Why doesn't the delete key do what I want? 10. Oh, okay. There we go.
Standard basic functionality test.
Yep. Aw, kitty cat. Do I get a picture of a cat?
If I type cat, does it grow whiskers?
Right?
Type cat and the computer just goes meow. Ooh,
Fancy dancy.
into disc things.
Cool. Kitty. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, Sad Mac. Kitty. That's what I was all
Kitty.
excited about when they said cat. But no, it doesn't. Yeah, but I don't need to because I got the A2 Pico, so I'll just leave that in. Well, technically, I'm selling them. Yeah, so I just grabbed it off just to. Yep. I just grabbed it out of the sale pile just to play with it today. Yeah, I know. A little more boring though. Sad Mac. Cat is in catalog. Like seriously, yeah, not happy with them. I want a kitty cat. It's Catter Day after all, so it works. Next, I don't know. Is it? Is there any games? Okay, so questions. I would, but Sloopy is away. So, hi? Well, wait till we're done. I said wait till we're done. Because I know. Okay, I got an idea though. 10. It was print, right? And then quotation mark. Sloopy. Come back. Quotation mark.
An unfortunate spelling mistake.
Oh, sloppy. Oh well, whatever. Sloppy it is.
Yeah, but just read it again.
I know. Yeah, I see the issue. But anyway, we're gonna fix that.
I'm not going to say it on YouTube. I don't want to get you banned.
Yeah,
but...
right. There, we fixed it. All right, and then it was. Hold on, I want to see how much of this I remember. 20. Oh well, I want to type it so it gets in my memory. Go to 10. And go to is all one word. And then just run. Oh, and for some reason it's decided to get blurry. Isn't that great?
Your camera's confused because it's all moving.
Yeah. Okay. I know, right? Oh, wait, where's the control key? How do I get this thing to stop?
Key?
Oh, there it is. And then what was it to clear the screen again?
Home.
Thank you. Well, I can't apparently type. Ah!
Trina has just lost the plot.
I have.
Again.
And for some reason I know! I don't understand. It was working and then it decides I don't like you.
I mean...
There we go. So can I
just...
I just can't up arrow though, can I? To bring a command back? No.
No, not unless it's already on the screen, I think. I don't know if it works like a BBC. I've never used an Apple II.
I'm not going to say anything about a BBC either.
Okay.
I don't want to get myself demonetized, even though I'm not monetized. Sloopy, we need you. Come back.
Sloopy, come back. Do, 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 do.
No, Sad Mac never said I was a mature adult. Never.
Nope.
Nope.
I'll second that. Trina's
Nope.
definitely not a mature adult.
Nope.
Oh, come on. It's got to be in a downturn here somewhere.
All right, well, since we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs, I'm going to do a promotion. Change my
Are you
cameras.
promoting me to the rank of captain or something?
Yeah.
By the power invested in me.
Shoot. I accidentally pressed a key. Oh.
Ah!
Wow.
Hi, Trina.
It beeped at me.
Yeesh.
Oh, no. Hi.
No, I'm not, but I wish I was.
Oh, you're back. Okay, we're going to ask you some questions off stream because I'm going to soon end this. But before I do that...
You're better off asking on stream.
Okay. Cass, do you want to ask now? Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm going to make everybody the same size first. All right.
Okay, Sloopy. So I have no experience whatsoever with the A2 Pico. What I want to know is, how do I get other disk images on there? Because I just downloaded Total Replay. If I want to put that on there, how do I put it on there?
Long story short, it can handle 2 disk images. They have to be named Drive 1, Drive1.po, and Drive2.po.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. That's perfect. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna.
And literally, you have used the the A2 Pico more than I have.
I want to do the promo first. Okay, so let's talk about a product that is officially not on my site because I'm sold out. Woohoo! So, but Joe will soon have them in stock. So I'll make myself big for this.
Ooh.
Ooh. Da, da, da. So I am selling these. So it's Rudy's Retro Intel created these SE30 peaker boards. They're to help you. Sorry, this is like blown out. They're to help you diagnose issues with your boards. I'm gonna turn off this light. They're to help you with diagnose. They come as a kit. They do not come pre-assembled. So you get board, package, and you mush them together by soldering them.
I was going to say, hopefully with a soldering iron, not just hot glue or something.
So I can't use my oxyacetylene torch?
You totally can.
Well,
you
you
totally
could.
can. I mean, you can. So right now I am out of stock because people keep buying them.
Oh, damn.
But I'm going to share my screen for a sec. Share screen. One sec. Allow. On my website, which is computerswithpride.ca, we're Canadian. So if you're not in the States, order from me because we don't have a huge war going with the rest of the rest of the world right now. So if you go to shop and vintage parts, it's not up right now, but it will be after the stream. You will see beside the FujiNet will be the Mac stuff. I'm going to have them as pre-orders. We're trying to get 25 before we reorder because it's cheaper to get 25 than 5. There will be an put in your email address and send me that and I add you to a spreadsheet. So go do that. What time is it now? It's 1 o'clock Eastern, so probably about 3 o'clock. That will be there. And it'll be right here because I have OCD and everything needs to be alphabetized. And M, since it's Mac SE, comes after F. So, yeah, it's a great board. It will help you diagnose issues. It shows you there's 12 or there's 4, sorry, 12. There's 4 LEDs that go up here. There is a picture of it working, or there will be on my site, showing what it does. And then there's all kinds of lights here, and you can also use not a multimeter, oscilloscope with it. So it's really handy to diagnose issues with your SE30. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, here in Canada, we're not at war with the rest of the world with tariffs. So if you're in Canada or anywhere else besides the US and want to order one, I can testify that shipping to Norway is $25 for me. So for one of the boards. So do that. That's what I'm going to say about that. But on that note, I'm going to go. We got it up and working. Thank you, Sloopy. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Mark.
I didn't really do anything, but hey,
Yeah,
cool.
sure, yeah.
I appeared.
You appeared and you were a smartass. So we'll give you a thumbs up for that.
My work here is done.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and usually this is the time that I'm gonna make a promotion here for Big Bad Biologist, Big Bad Bench. Normally he streams on Saturday at 12 noon, but he is taking a trip. And so he streamed Thursday at 4 o'clock and said, hey, I'm not going to be streaming Saturday. So I'm like, okay, I'll take his time. So, ta-da, go subscribe to Big Bad Biologist. He does a lot of great janky streams. So, and most of us tune in for the jank. On that note, now that I got the Apple IIe up and running, again, I'm going to share the screen just to remind people. I am going to be doing some programming, and I'm going to be doing a program off with Eric's Edge. We're going to see who can do the programming the fastest on our Apple IIes. But yeah, using this program.
Nice.
And actually, technically, this book. But yeah, it's for your Apple, your Commodore 6 / Apple IIe.
That probably should say Commodore 64. Actually.
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, the scan seems to be cutting off the 4.
Slightly truncated.
Yeah. So I'm going to get this printed off.
Your Commodore 6.
Yeah, Commodore 6. Yeah, there you go. Look, see, 64. It's just the 4 is what you can, like the slash on the 4. So we're going to program this together and see who can do it the fastest. Again, I'm going to print this off because it's just going to be easier to have that while I'm streaming. So it's not in front of me. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Eric is tied up today, but I'm going to be talking to him this week. And
kinky.
Yeah, tell you.
I thought he was too old for that kind of stuff.
Well, you never know.
You're never too old for that kind of stuff.
Right? So yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to my lovely assistant behind me. Hold on, let's see. Which way? That way. Ta-da. There you go. Thanks to my lovely assistant behind me for helping out. And we will see you at the next one. Bye for now. End the stream. Click the end stream button.